Alright, we're back. Sorry, just wanted to stop the recording there and be right back in. Alright. So, we heard sounds in the next room. Let's find out.
Who is staying in the room next to mine?
No one is staying there at the moment. Nobody ever wants to stay there after the last guest killed himself.
Who was he?
An old man. One of the townspeople I don't know. But I heard he was a poet. I don't understand why he'd want to kill himself. Why do you ask?
I thought I heard some noises coming from that room.
It must be your imagination.
I guess so. Why did he kill himself?
'Cause he felt like it.
Nobody knows. First he locked himself inside the room, then jumped out of the window.
My bad, I accidentally talked there, sorry. What can you tell me about Worm's Feast?
What can you tell me about Worm's Feast?
It's the old bookshop run by Henry Lawrence. You can find a few antique things besides the books in there too. Henry really doesn't like strangers though. In fact, he doesn't really even like to talk to us. He lives with his wife. On rare occasions, he'll come here alone to get a drink, and then go home quietly. I heard that he fought at the War of Northbridge, and that's the one thing he becomes very talkative about. By the way, sir, what are you looking for at Worm's Feast?
That doesn't concern you.
That doesn't concern you.
Oh. Sorry, sir.
It's okay.
Thanks. I must go now.
Alright, we're good. Might as well go. You can tell them anything you want. They're basically your choices. Day 2 investigation begins February 22nd, 2012. So, we're sprinting there. It's not really a sprint, it's just some, like, power walking, I guess. There we go. Worm's Feast. Might as well turn the light up because, you know, the sun's out. And it's like here. Oh look, there he is. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello? How can I help you?
I am looking for a book called Recollections of the Past.
Yes, I have that book, but I got it for someone who ordered it a few weeks ago, so I'm afraid it has a buyer already.
Great, it's still here. I have to get it. Don't you think a few weeks is a bit long to not pick up an order? They may not come for it after all this time.
Sorry, young man, I can't give an order to another person. It's store policy.
I understand. I am looking for books about the War of the North Bridge.
You're interested in the war?
Yes, I'm a writer. I'm planning to write a book about the war and gathering as much information as I can.
Excellent. If I were younger, I would do the same. Writing about that war was my dream.
I can imagine. Since I hear that you fought in the war yourself, I'd very much like to hear about your personal experiences. It will be a great help to my book.
It would be a pleasure, young man. Come and see me when you're ready.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Also, I heard some rumors that were spread during the war about certain places used as shelters. Do you know anything about those?
Oh, yes. They could be quite horrible. I never saw one personally, but other soldiers found some really terrible things inside. Many were so bad, they were immediately burned down. We were never told about them in detail, but we all heard the rumors. Rumors about burial grounds inside abnormally large cellars of ancient houses. Stolen tombstones with strange writings on them. Viciously butchered animal carcasses. And about the screaming thing, that caused 2 soldiers to go crazy.
Oh my, I never heard about all those.
They were covered up. As I said, most of them were burned down without anyone knowing about them. And people of this town don't like to speak about the past with strangers.
I see.
By the way, may I ask your name, young man?
Howard.
And mine is Henry. Pleased to meet you. In fact, I may be a bit biased, but I already like you, Howard. You seem like a nice guy. So, about that book you asked for earlier. You're right, I don't think the person who ordered it will come for it now. You can buy it instead. It was written here, you know, right at the time of the war, so it may come in handy for you.
That would be great.
It's in the cellar. Could you go and get it yourself? You should find it on one of the shelves. I have problems with my legs. A constant reminder of that same war, which got much worse recently. Normally my wife helps me out, but she isn't feeling too well right now.
No problem, Henry. I would be happy to get it.
Alright, we're back in control after that long dialogue. There's actually a secret around here, and never did find it. Maybe I can find it now. Wait a second, I thought I saw some. I thought I saw like a examine button. So there's supposed to be like an Easter egg around here. I was told it was like near the entrance to the cellar. I could be wrong, it could be inside the cellar itself.